Hey yo, what's up, man? It's the legendary DJ Marley Marl. Now, if you only know me from spinning 1 and 2s on the set, on the radio, on WBLS, you played yourself, because there's a lot you don't know. Matter of fact, let's go off the mic. You already know what it is, man. Come on. What basically made me start DJing in the early years is my brother and them had a crew in Queensbridge called High Fidelity. And he went to the service, he left a lot of records, and they used to always tell me, don't touch the equipment. And guess what I used to do? I used to touch the equipment. He went to the service, and I became the DJ. That's what got me into DJing, High Fidelity crew in Queensbridge. I used to work with DJ Mr. Magic. We had the first rap show on radio, so we kind of wrote the blueprint for this rap radio thing. I didn't know how big it was. I took a weekend off and pre-recorded. Everywhere I went, I heard our radio show. I was like, yo, we big in these streets. I didn't know. I mean, every car going by blasting a rap attack on their car. Ridiculous. I didn't know it was that big until I got in these streets. The first rap records wasn't the greatest rap records that you could hear. Be honest. Let's just be honest. In order for me to change what I'm playing, I have to make what I'm playing. And that's when I started producing, and I started realizing that, you know, some records that I use in the club or in the parks and stuff, they get a reaction. Why don't I sample these records and make records off of them to get the same reaction? Boom, Eric B's President. Boom, The Bridge. Boom, Make the Music With Your Mouth Is. I got mad beats that I made on records from Hal Jackson's aisle up in programming BLS. Just walking through the aisles, picking joints. I'll put them back. I sample them joints and put them right back. Fire. That's where I got the symphony beat from. I believe Champagne was like, yo, you should use this on a record. And she put it on.
The microphone, choking on a bone, cause daddy's home. And battling me is hazardous to help. So put a quarter in your act, cause you played yourself.
When me and LL Cool J hooked up, it was at the In Control show up at the radio station. And then we went on to do like songs like Around the Way Girl. We got the Grammy off of Mama Said Knock You Out. When we made Around the Way Girl, he came up here. He came up right up here. Took us to Grammy World, took us around the world doing shows. Met a lot of good people. You know, it was a good run. It was, I think for hip hop, that was a good run for us, something that we did good. And you know, they had a special part in my heart making those records back in the day. That's when I really christened the house, when I started making Mama Said Knock You Out. That's real. Use these speakers too. When I made that music, it was such a magical time in an era of the music that people just can't get out of that time area. I mean, they think that's the best time in music, that's the best time in hip hop. So they clearing all of those songs for all of these movies, you know, you see coming out, all the powers and all of that. They going to that time so they can use that music because it was so powerful. And you know, lucky for me that I made records in that time, and you know, everything just kind of falls in place. You know, God works in mysterious ways. You know, we wasn't really getting paid back in them days when we made the records, but if you obtain your ownership and you know, if your paperwork was right, you own these records for your life. When I came up with Legendized, that wasn't too long ago. It was about 2 years ago. We came up with the idea to do Legendized. Me and my boy Collie Bond, you know, he used to be one of the co-hosts on Future Flavors. So I was like, yo, let's just get up there and just talk some realness because, you know, disinformation and misinformation was becoming real prevalent. And I'm like, yo, we gotta go, you know, let's just go talk some real things, get some real artists in there and let them tell their stories. So we decided to do Legendized, and you know, through Legendized, that opened up mad doors, because the second season, we're about to start recording like next week. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, we got a lot of surprises for this season coming up. As a matter of fact, we're not gonna do seasons no more. We're just gonna go straight through. Legendized just gave us that voice, that internet voice that we should have had anyway. I'm not gonna be that dude DJing until I can't walk no more. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, give it another year or two, I'm probably not gonna be doing this no more. You know, I got technology companies. I got, you know, I'm already a critical thinker, so I think past the average person. So I got a lot of good ideas that, you know, I've been speaking to a lot of lawyers about, and you know, we're going into something real techie as soon as I get up out of this DJing thing, which will probably be another 9 months or something. You know, after my birthday, I'm not gonna probably want to be DJing no more. So, you know, some new things are coming to the horizons, and hey, God willing, it works out. I'd like to be remembered as a person that set the tracks, the groundwork for other people to follow and learn from, and they became millionaires too. Nobody was sampling the way I brought sampling into the music business. Nobody was doing that. But you gotta think of how many people did that and made millions too. That, you know, that's like, oh, he did it like that. Oh, I could do. Let me grab this and do that. Bam, bam, bam. I set the tone for producers around the world. Hey, it's your boy DJ Legend, right? Wishing everybody a healthy and a happy Black History Month. Cause you know what we doing over here. We got Black History all day, every day.